We are finally going to finish all the commanders' introductions today. So without delay, let's get started. The Undying is one of the 9 ring wraiths, bound to the One Ring through the Dark Lord's treachery. There's very little about his introduction, so let's take a look at his skills. Firstly, let's upgrade Second Wind. This way you can recover HP and can even recover HP twice while doing more damage to enemy units. Then by upgrading Ring Wraith, you can cause all enemies to receive more damage as well. We can focus on the sub-skill Nazgul Screech as well. This skill causes stun, but also can continue to increase focus damage. We can also look at the skill Undead Commander. There's a probability to dodge the first 4 attacks in a row, which is a good defense. In these 4 attacks, you may have eliminated already a lot of enemies, and its sub-skill is also related to defense. Together, it can improve his overall defense, which is perfect.
I will break him.
The Witch King of Angmar is the most powerful Nazgul, or Ring Wraith. He is the commander of Sauron's armies and a being of incredible powers. The Witch King is an all-out damage commander with basically no defense skills. And in the majority of fights, he will end it in the first 2 rounds with minimal losses. Firstly, we upgrade Ring Wraith, which increases burn, focus, and poison damage. Then we upgrade Black Captain. This is an enormous buff for your army, especially for alchemists, which will be a majority of your army in terms of command. And this buff stacks wonderfully with Respect level 3 main skills. Lord of the Nazgul is a very good skill as well. This is a very decent damage debuffing skill, and its max level, the enemy commander has a chance to be stunned. What? Is this Sauron? To tell you the truth, I've never seen this Sauron before. Because in the movies, he never really shows the full view but the eyes. Look at him in this form. Not at all like that great devil. He usually fits the best with units that can cause high damage and can sustain decently on their own, since Sauron is overall based on giving bonus damages and bursts rather than sustain and healing. Sauron's strategic skills and traits will provide your units with a powerful damage and strategic buffs, which creates a powerful combo with corresponding units. Let's see Gorthor first. He deals up to 20% bonus focus damage at max skill level, which is a very powerful buff. This skill will be great for additional burst damage. Then let's check out the Deceiver. At max level, Sauron will receive additional plus 20 focus. Since Sauron is a strategic commander, this skill is his primary skill, and you would want to level it up whenever it is available to do so. This skill, if fully upgraded, will give you a massive early game advantage. Lord of the Gifts can be upgraded as well if you have more points for that. Wow, Saruman was the first of the Istari, or wizards, sent to Middle-earth by the higher powers to combat the threat of Sauron. But he betrayed his old friends for this purpose. Let's check the main skill, Sharkia at first. It's an amazing skill since it will buff pretty much all your units, except for the trolls for example, and it will give even more focus points to Saruman. Some heavy hitting units will become absolute powerhouses with this skill. Then look at Of Many Colors. This is an exceptional damage skill, and it should be your focus point in the early game, especially because of the poison and burn damage, which can cause massive damage. Palantir's Scryer is also a really nice skill. It can be upgraded as well if you have more points. Who is Kirin? I really had no idea, so I actually had to go check out the official information. So he is a great leader of the Easterling armed forces and a noble whose deeds include leading countless battles from atop his war chariot. But I really still have no memories of him. Let's look at his skill together. Kirin is an amazing defensive commander that shines in forcing draw battles with minimal losses. Kirin is stacked with heal and defensive skills that can be used with proper tier 3 units and become a real monster with movement kills because of their massive damage, HP, and defense. Combined with Kirin's defensive and healing skills, they will guarantee a favorable fight, and in many cases a straight up victory. First, we should upgrade Master of the War Chariots. If you're running Dragoons, War Chariots, Halberdiers with Kirin, it will give them even more sustain and damage. Then upgrade Golden Visage. If you are battling commanders with ranged units as their main damage dealers, this skill will give Kirin a massive damage advantage in battle. You can upgrade the other skills depending on your situation as well. Beruthiel was a queen of Gondor during the Third Age. She is pictured with her clouder of 10 cats that she used to spy on the men of Gondor. She lived in Osgiliath, but her husband, King Tiranan Falaster, banished her to Umbar. I saw some fans call her Crazy Cat Lady, which is quite funny. For her skills, we can focus on Watcher and Queen of Hatred. Watcher provides a percentage defense reduction on enemy units in addition to having a chance of silencing the enemy commander. She is also excellent against Gondor Swan Knights and Erebor's Iron Warriors. Queen of Hatred casts a damage received debuff on ally and enemy units, which makes her Queen of Gondor skills slightly more useful. Black Serpent came from Far Harad, who has led the Haradrim against Gondor in many battles. He's also known for his ability to deliver orders from atop of a giant movement kill. Black Serpent, with the proper build, items, and troop composition, he can easily fight against a few armies at once. He is honestly a phenomenal commander overall and one of the best commanders in the game. Although Legolas kills him with the spear in the movie, let's take a look at his skills. Horn of Harad and Haradrim are amazing. Horn of Harad is great for the units. It can upgrade the attack of Dragoons, Halberdiers, and Corsairs. Haradrim makes Black Serpent strong with the Evil Men troop composition because of additional damage mitigation for Evil Men units that this skill provides. In the end, you can upgrade Fire Dancer. It's a quite nice skill, which is better than Respect level 5. So now I have finally introduced all of the commanders. Some were quite average, but some were pretty good. But even if the commanders are good, they're still in need of good equipment and a good army. So let me know if you're really interested in seeing anything else or any other content, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll be seeing you next time.